Disclaimer. All the content in this channel are personal thoughts of an Indian. This channel is not responsible for any activities started based on the content. First, let us see how a product has been produced. The first and foremost thing is purchase of the raw material for the consumable. 20% of the MRP has been spent on this part. Second, a team of labor with the machinery help produce the product. 20% of the MRP is spent on this part. First, the manufactured product is stored in a large storage place before it gets dispatched. 10% of the MRP is spent of this part. Transportation. 10% of the MRP is spent of this part. The product are then going to a wholesaler. 10% of the MRP is spent of this part. From the wholesaler the product is going to the retailer. 10% of the MRP is spent of this part. From the retailer to the consumer. The product is advertised to sell more. 20% of the MRP is spent of this part. The manufacturer. Is there a way to reduce the cost of the product? Yes, if you could look over the 8 stuff again back, we could remove most of them with the appropriate plan being implemented. Purchasing of the raw material, we cannot do anything right now. Expense in the labor used and the machinery usage, again we cannot do anything on this either. Storage of manufactured product and transportation, we would reduce the cost of this expense by adding factory in the nearby place as much as possible. We could remove the wholesaler and market it to the direct retailer. From there to the consumers could get the product. We could avoid the marketing part entirely and the people could be the marketing person for the product by word of mouth. But still we could only save 30% of the MRP. But there is another solutions to reduce the price to another 30%. So we could buy a product which is now sold at 100 rupees could be purchased for rupees 40. For this I would need help from all the Indians. We have spent enough time waiting for someone else to help us out. It is time for us all come together to help ourselves. But still, I being an Indian thought it is my responsibility to make this country a developed nation, so I started this channel. If you wish to make this India a developed nation, subscribe to this channel and request all your family and friends join together to